Hello everybody, this is Make It Better, and today we're doing What If Shin and Deku What If the Wise Man Had Shin and Deku, Part 9. So when they were, it would be the next day for them, and by this time, Prince August asked for Shin if he would like to, at Shin, golly, I missed a few letters. Asked Shin if he would take him to the castle. He needs to talk to someone. So he agrees. So that goes on. Now Zuku, seeing that his brother is not there for the morning, instructs everybody two options. One, practice magic, or two, take a day off. And everybody asked for a day off. Then Zuku said, Alright, okay. I mean, I'm not against it, but I'll be over the training grounds if anybody. I'll be over outside. No, I really don't know what I'm going to be doing. As he looks through the list of things that he put aside of projects and decided to do some of them. So he went out back behind the inn and started practicing. At first it's the shields and see what can he make. And so basically everything that's on his list is capable. He's very capable of doing it. He just put it off because he didn't feel like doing it. Now everybody went out in town and enjoyed themselves. Dang it, I remember her name, but I forgot it already. Let me think. Okay, I believe it's Maria. I hope I'm right. I really am hoping. Maria, after she was hanging out with Cecile, she decided to go back to the inn. She forgot to get some other stuff. As she left her room, she noticed some sounds of, rocks flying and hitting against the wall. She followed the sound, and to her amazement, Zuku was there practicing. So she decided to stay there for a bit longer. She's very interested on what he's planning on doing now, since with nobody there, she figures that he's doing something very, very dangerous. But Zuku is actually building a earth wall, break down a certain layer, and then start making a statue. Now moving on to Zuku. Okay, let's see. I cut down the piece. This perfect height. All my other ones, they never worked. I can do myself, but it's not as detailed as I need it to be. What can I make? As he closed his eyes, hold out his hands, moving it to right, to left, up and down, all sorts of ways, and the stone itself started to morph, transform, shape, liquefied, and then got solid again. And it shows a figurine or a statue of a girl. Zuku is thinking of someone. Well, he's been staring at them a lot, so basically he knows what they look like completely. But he didn't look. Damn yawn. I hate those. He didn't really look hard on it, but he still did look. So he started making her. And Marie, when she was watching all of this, she closed her eyes because she wanted to see the surprise as well. And so, after Zuku said, "Yes, I did it," and he checks it out and thinks, not bad for my first time. For someone else. Yeah. Looks almost exactly like her. As Marie finally opened her eyes, wondering who the special lady is. And when she opened her eyes, sees Zuku. Very happy that what he has done. Almost proud of what he done. So she looked over to the right and saw the statue. And it's almost looking at a mirror. The only difference is she's real and the statue is brown. So, yes, Zuku, in his first attempt of making someone else other than himself, was her. Oh great, I actually forgot her name. Great, I actually did forget her name. Come on. I'm not even sure if that was the right one either. Dang it. But as she looked at that, she was kind of squatting. So, in her shock, she got off balance and fell back, and hitting a twig that made a snap sound. And with that snap, Zuku got prepared to pull out a fire sword because he can, went over to the sound and about to swing down until he saw a red hair and stopped his emotion of swing and actually look and see who it was. He said, "Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. You should have been so much more careful. I almost attacked you. Oh dang! I really thought you were just another animal." As he looks at her, and she's blushing, Zuko looks back, realized she saw it, and said, "Oh, well, I mean, well, surprise, I guess." As she doesn't know what to do, she just scrambles all around, tried to leave, but Zuko actually held her hand, put her up onto her feet, and made a seat for both of them. After she finally calmed down, and Zuko telling her to calm down, she, finally took one final deep breath. And Zuko asked, "So, where are we going to go from here?" As she doesn't know it herself either. She's still thinking about all the, if he's going to be the good one, right one. She thought of the time that she and her friend Cecile met with Shin and talked about and teasing her friend on how cute he was. But now she has a chance to do the same thing, but instead of Shin, but actually going on with Zuku. After a few minutes has passed by, Zuku somehow made tea for the wait. She grabbed a cup, drank it, and said, "Yeah, I would like to go out." Zuku asked, "Yeah, sure. I've never done this before, so for the first time ever, I'm awaiting your instructions, ma'am." As he kind of looks back up and smiles. This enough made her kind of blush and said, "Okay, Zuku said offers her, "How about we go to the town and we start from there?" She said, "No, we should. I'll let you finish your stuff and then we'll go like another time." And Zuko said, "No, that was basically the last thing I need to do for my list." Obviously lying. That was basically the first one. It's probably like the third. That's it. He had many more. But what the fuck is with this guy with blue lights? I mean, it's cool, but golly, it's annoying. Back to it. Sorry. Zuku put everything away, turned everything, his rock, statue, rock, wall, turned into sand and immediately disappearing into the ground. She said, "Wow," and Zuko offers his hand. She grabbed onto it and they went over to the town. Now they had their little date. At the very same time, Shin on the other side is with August and learning that he has a fiancée and a little sister. And they got permission from the king and her parents to go along to the summer camp that's also being protected by the wise man and the guru. So there was no problems. As they're moving on to the other side, they're very surprised by everything. Shin offers his hand to make sure she's safe. And all this little instance of August and his wife kind of arguing. And she finally tells him that she's more worried about Shin than the girls. That Shin might take her husband away. And one person out of the whole group overheard that, get a little stupid smirk, and ask his girl if he would if she would let me do something fun. And she agrees to it. She doesn't know what's going to be, what's going to happen. But Zuku took her over to a corner and just say, "Listen." As he walks away towards the group and asks everybody, "How you guys been doing?" And he looks over to the other two girls and said, "Oh, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Zuku Wolford. I'm also Shin Wolford's brother, twin brother actually." And she immediately said, "Oh great, another one." Zuko said, "Sorry, what do you mean by another one?" And she tried her best not to say anything to offend him or anything, but she says that your brother here looks more like he was going to take my husband away. Zuko said, "Husband? Oh, you mean August?" Okay. He gives a little smirk. August knows what he's gonna do, and even Shin knows what he's gonna do. And Zuko said, "I do see them being very close. I think you should come in between them. I do have some details that they have done together. They have eaten breakfast together, dinner. They seem very close. As she's eating it all up, and the other two are trying to make him stop, but Zuku can dodge everybody's move, each and every one of their moves, so he kept going. And then he hit the nail on the coffin and said they even took a bath together. I saw Shen washing his back, and Wolfert and August doing the same thing to Shen. They're both blushing. Both of the girls are blushing extremely, and Shen tells August to clear it all up as he takes down his brother, and his date is over on the other side laughing about this whole situation. She is loving the entertainment that he's doing, because she would do the same thing with Cecile. She already did it too. Now, after all of that was done, Zuko was finally caught, because that was his last words, and see what his brother would do with that information. Zuko was still laughing, even though he was muffled by a hand over his mouth. Wolfert telling him to stop, you're making it worse. And Zuko said, sure, I'll stop, as long as you guys stop flirting. And that just made it a little worse. But after all of that has happened, and she was finally told the truth that they did take a bath to each other, but they did nothing else. They were bathing with everybody, all the guys. It was a hot spring. And she's kind of understand, but now, after she cooled down and a little blushing, August took the chance and say that he had a chance to talk like a guy and be open with himself. She replies that why can't you open up with me? Am I not good enough and all that? And August said he does, but it's his first time actually being friends with a guy, so he doesn't want to ruin it. And well, everything ended for there. I'm gonna stop at this point because I'm at work. Alright then, bye.